two, one.
Hey, it's your host Christian Proctor back with Baseball Talk, and with our two co-hosts Lincoln and Zane. Here we're going to talk about the Orioles and Blue Jays and Bo Bichette's injury.
Well, yesterday the Orioles and the Blue Jays, it was to open up the series. The Orioles won 4-2. They started off strong with Ryan Mountcastle's 2-run double and then a home run by Gunnar Henderson. But in the third inning, the Blue Jays shortstop Bo Bichette hit a single, and when he was rounding first base, he suffered. He stopped, and then he left the game with knee discomfort. So he will not play today, and hopefully he can recover soon. But that's what happened yesterday.
Zane, what's your opinion?
Yesterday's game was great. The Orioles came out on top, but it's all about today's game, you know. The pitching matchups today for the Blue Jays, we have Hyunjin Ryu, and for the Orioles, we have Kyle Bradish. This is Ryu's first start this season in 2023, and Kyle Bradish is 6-6 with a 3.29 ERA.
Okay, Lincoln, let's hear your take on the standings.
It's a tight standings. Every single team in the American League East is over 500. The Orioles are leading the division by 1.5 games over the Rays. The Rays take on the Yankees today, and the Blue Jays are in third, about 6.5 games behind the Orioles. So it's going to be an interesting day today. In the wild card, the Rays are in the top slot, then the Astros, and then the Blue Jays, and the Yankees remain 3.5 games out. So it's going to be a very interesting stretch of the season, especially in that AL East division. What about you, Zane?
I think that's good. You know, with Bo Bichette out, the Blue Jays could take a pain. You know, Gunnar Henderson's coming up clutch with that big home run that you talked about yesterday for the game. And Adley Rutschman still has that power from both sides, still hits a lot of home runs, and just gets on base. So, you know, that's going to be not good for the Blue Jays for today's game, with the Orioles already with the 1-0 lead in the series.
Okay, and to wrap this up now, we can clearly see that as they both favor the Orioles and as Hyunjin Ryu is getting his first start for the Jays, and Kyle Bradish with the 6-6 record and the 3.92 ERA, this is going to be a fierce matchup, but let's see who wins. Done.